Life Philosophies Unleashed.
Do you ever find yourself feeling overwhelmed by the stresses of daily life? It can be tough to maintain a sense of calm in the face of adversity, but there is a powerful philosophy that can help. Stoicism, an ancient Greek school of thought, offers practical and inspiring strategies for managing stress and staying centered. In this video, we'll explore 6 ways to keep your calm, inspired by the wisdom of the great Stoic philosopher Seneca. 1. Keep your impulses in check. Seneca advises us that one of the most important steps in keeping our calm is learning to control our impulses. In today's fast-paced world, we often find ourselves reacting impulsively to various situations, which can lead to more problems in the long run. Impulsive actions can often be regretful and cause more stress and anxiety in our lives. To avoid making hasty decisions, Seneca advises us to take a step back and evaluate our impulses before acting on them. By doing so, we can approach challenges with a clear mind and make thoughtful, deliberate choices. This can help us avoid unnecessary stress and anxiety and cultivate a sense of inner peace. Controlling our impulses does not mean suppressing our emotions. Rather, it means taking a moment to evaluate the situation before reacting. This can be especially helpful in situations where our emotions may be running high, such as in arguments, or when dealing with difficult people. By taking the time to evaluate our impulses before acting on them, we can avoid making rash decisions that we may later regret. We can approach challenges with a clear mind and make thoughtful, deliberate choices that are in line with our values and priorities. This can help us stay calm and centered, even in the face of adversity. Learning to control our impulses is an important step in keeping our calm. By taking a moment to evaluate our impulses before acting on them, we can make thoughtful, deliberate decisions that are in line with our values and priorities. This can help us avoid unnecessary stress and anxiety and cultivate a sense of inner peace. 2. Practice forgiveness. Forgiveness is a powerful tool that can help us maintain our calm and find inner peace. When we hold onto anger and resentment towards others, we carry a heavy burden that can be draining both emotionally and physically. Seneca reminds us that forgiveness is not just a gift we give to others, but also a gift we give to ourselves. By practicing forgiveness, we free ourselves from the burden of negative emotions and create space for more positive experiences. Forgiveness allows us to let go of grudges and move forward with our lives, unencumbered by the past. It can be especially challenging to forgive those who have hurt us deeply, but doing so can be incredibly liberating. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting or excusing the actions of others. Rather, it means choosing to let go of our negative emotions and finding a way to move forward. This can be a difficult process, but it is one that is well worth the effort. When we forgive others, we open ourselves up to a world of new possibilities and experiences. Forgiveness is a key component of maintaining our calm and finding inner peace. By letting go of anger and resentment towards others, we free ourselves from the burden of negative emotions and create space for more positive experiences. When we forgive others, we give ourselves the gift of a more fulfilling and authentic life. Forgiveness is a powerful tool that can help us maintain our calm and find inner peace. By letting go of anger and resentment towards others, we free ourselves from the burden of negative emotions and create space for more positive experiences. Whether we are forgiving others or ourselves, the act of forgiveness is a powerful step towards a more fulfilling and authentic life. 3. Focus on your highest aspirations. Seneca believed that one of the keys to maintaining calm in the face of adversity is to focus on what is truly important in life. By identifying our highest aspirations and making them our top priority, we can find meaning and purpose in our lives, even in the most challenging circumstances. When we focus on what truly matters to us, we are better able to weather the storms of life. we are more resilient and better equipped to handle the challenges that come our way. By keeping our eyes on our goals and values, we can stay centered and maintain our calm, even when things seem to be falling apart. Identifying our highest aspirations can be a powerful exercise in self-reflection. It requires us to take a step back from the distractions of daily life and think deeply about what truly matters to us. What are our deepest values? What brings us the most joy and fulfillment? What legacy do we want to leave behind? Once we have identified our highest aspirations, we can make them our top priority. We can align our actions and decisions with our values, and we can work towards our goals with purpose and intention. This can help us cultivate a sense of inner peace and fulfillment, even in the midst of chaos. Of course, focusing on our highest aspirations is not always easy. It can be tempting to get caught up in the day-to-day distractions of life and lose sight of what truly matters. But by making a conscious effort to stay focused on our goals and values, we can maintain our calm and find meaning and purpose in even the most challenging circumstances. Seneca's wisdom reminds us that life is too short to waste on things that do not matter. By identifying our highest aspirations and making them our top priority, we can live a more fulfilling and authentic life. So take some time to reflect on what truly matters to you and make a commitment to keep your eyes on the prize. With a little effort and determination, you can cultivate a sense of inner peace and resilience that will serve you well in all aspects of your life. 4. Accept your fate. Accepting our fate can be one of the most challenging aspects of maintaining our calm. It can be tempting to resist the things we cannot change, to fight against the current of life and try to force things to go our way. But as Seneca reminds us, this resistance only causes unnecessary stress and anxiety. Accepting our fate means recognizing that we cannot control everything that happens to us and choosing to focus on what we can control. When we accept our fate, we free ourselves from the burden of trying to control the uncontrollable. We create space for more positive experiences and cultivate a sense of inner peace and resilience. This does not mean giving up or resigning ourselves to a life of misery. Rather, it means embracing the present moment and finding meaning in our experiences, even in the most challenging circumstances. Accepting our fate requires a deep sense of trust in the universe and a willingness to let go of our need for control. It means recognizing that there is a higher power at work in our lives, and that everything that happens is part of a greater plan. When we can surrender to this higher power, we can find peace and contentment, even in the face of adversity. Of course, accepting our fate is not always easy. It can be a difficult process that requires us to let go of our attachment to outcomes and embrace the uncertainty of life. But by making a conscious effort to accept our fate, we can cultivate a deep sense of inner peace and resilience that will serve us well in all aspects of our lives. The key to accepting our fate is to focus on what we can control. We cannot control everything that happens to us, but we can control how we respond to it. We can choose to focus on the positive aspects of our experiences and find meaning and purpose in them. We can use our challenges as opportunities for growth and self-reflection, rather than as sources of stress and anxiety. Accepting our fate is a powerful tool for maintaining our calm and finding inner peace. By recognizing that we cannot control everything that happens to us and choosing to focus on what we can control, we can cultivate a deep sense of trust in the universe and a willingness to let go of our need for control. This can help us find meaning and purpose in our experiences, even in the most challenging circumstances. So embrace the present moment, trust in the universe, and remember that everything happens for a reason. 5. Ignore other people's opinions. One of the biggest obstacles to our inner peace and contentment is the opinions of others. It's natural to want to be liked and accepted by those around us. But when we become too preoccupied with other people's opinions, we lose sight of our own values and priorities. We become disconnected from our true selves and our sense of purpose, and we start living our lives for others instead of for ourselves. But the good news is that we don't have to live this way. We can learn to ignore the opinions of others and focus on what truly matters to us. By doing so, we can cultivate a deep sense of inner peace and contentment, even in the face of adversity. Ignoring the opinions of others doesn't mean that we don't care about what people think of us. It simply means that we prioritize our own values and priorities over the opinions of others. We recognize that the only person we need to please is ourselves, and we make choices that align with our own sense of purpose and meaning. When we learn to ignore the opinions of others, we become more resilient and better equipped to handle the challenges that come our way. We become less reliant on external validation and more focused on our own sense of worth and value. This can help us cultivate a deep sense of inner peace and contentment, even in the face of adversity. Of course, ignoring the opinions of others is easier said than done. We live in a world that values conformity and often rewards those who fit in with the status quo. It can be challenging to go against the grain and forge our own path. But it's a necessary step if we want to live a truly fulfilling life. When we learn to ignore the opinions of others, we open ourselves up to a world of new possibilities and experiences. We can pursue our passions and interests without fear of judgment or criticism. We can make choices that align with our values and priorities, rather than trying to please everyone around us. So, the next time you find yourself worrying about what others think of you, take a deep breath and remember that the only person you need to please is yourself. Focus on your own values and priorities and tune out the noise. By doing so, you can create space for more authentic experiences and live a more fulfilling life. Remember, you are the only one who can determine your own worth and value. Don't let the opinions of others dictate your life. Embrace your true self and live your life according to your own values and priorities. By doing so, you can cultivate a deep sense of inner peace and contentment that will serve you well in all aspects of your life. 6. Review your day. At the end of each day, it can be easy to fall into the trap of simply collapsing on the couch and mindlessly scrolling through social media. We are all guilty of it. But what if there was a better way to end our day? Seneca reminds us that taking the time to reflect on our experiences is a crucial step in maintaining our calm and finding inner peace. By reviewing our day, we create space for self-reflection and growth. The act of reviewing our day allows us to identify areas where we succeeded and areas where we fell short. It can be difficult to face our shortcomings, but it is essential for personal growth. We can use this information to make the most of every opportunity and cultivate a sense of resilience and purpose, even in the midst of chaos. But reviewing our day is not just about identifying our successes and failures. It's also about taking the time to appreciate the small moments of joy and beauty that often go unnoticed in our busy lives. By focusing on the positive aspects of our day, we can cultivate a sense of gratitude and contentment that can help us stay centered and maintain our calm, even in the face of adversity. When we focus on the positive aspects of our day, we are cultivating a practice of mindfulness. Instead of mindlessly scrolling through social media, we are taking the time to be present and reflect on our experiences. This can help us cultivate a deep sense of inner peace and purpose that will serve us well in all aspects of our lives. Of course, reviewing our day is not always easy. It can be tempting to focus on our mistakes and shortcomings rather than celebrating our successes. But by making a conscious effort to focus on the positive, we can create space for more fulfilling experiences and cultivate a sense of inner peace and contentment. So the next time you find yourself mindlessly scrolling through social media at the end of the day, take a moment to reflect on your experiences. What did you accomplish? What challenges did you overcome? What small moments of joy did you experience? By regularly reviewing your day, you can cultivate a deep sense of inner peace and purpose that will serve you well in all aspects of your life. Seneca's wisdom offers invaluable guidance for staying calm and centered in the face of adversity. By controlling our impulses, practicing forgiveness, focusing on our highest aspirations, accepting our fate, ignoring other people's opinions, and reviewing our day, we can cultivate a deep sense of inner peace and resilience. We hope this inspires you to embrace the practice of reviewing your day and find your own path to a more fulfilling life. Seneca's wisdom offers invaluable guidance for staying calm and centered in the face of adversity. By controlling our impulses, practicing forgiveness, focusing on our highest aspirations, accepting our fate, ignoring other people's opinions, and reviewing our day, we can cultivate a deep sense of inner peace and resilience. We hope this video has inspired you to explore the transformative power of Stoicism and find your own path to a more fulfilling life